Thanks. Now calling the matter of the People versus Bayford, Jamil Yusuf. This is ticket SP 1499921. Count one, disregard traffic control device school zone. Count two, drive unregistered or untitled motor vehicle. Count three, no proof of insurance. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
For the record, Ziad Nicholas Abu Zaid, P69447 on behalf of the defendant.
All right. And where's the defendant today?
Judge, he is unavailable. I'd ask if you would waive his presence, please.
Okay, I will at this point in time waive the presence. You've been given to me that he is going to accept a civil infraction. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Attorney, turn off the TV.
My TV?
I can see it. You keep looking up.
Oh, it's off.
Okay, thank you. All right. So which civil infraction is he gonna plead to?
Accepting responsibility for impeding traffic and improper plates. Dismiss the rest of them.
Oh, improper plates is a misdemeanor.
I don't think so.
It is. Improper plates is a misdemeanor, so I need him. And he's the same age as me. He needs to know how to get on a device.
Oh yeah, he's
All
pretty.
right.
Okay, can we just set it for a formal hearing then?
Okay, we can set it for a bench trial on the date of March 25th.
Okay, we'll do that. Then I'll just have him come into my office.
Yeah, I mean, I have no objection as a city prosecutor, if that means anything to his waiving his appearance today.
How's he gonna make a factual basis? What, to the ticket? I don't know if I can do that for the ticket for a misdemeanor. He has to say that he's accepting it. I can do it on a plea of responsible, but I know I can't on a misdemeanor.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
All right. So I'll set this for the date of March 25th at 9:30 a.m. I'll set his bond at $0 personal. Okay.
Thank you, Judge. Appreciate it.
All right. You're welcome. All right. Have a great rest of your day.
Bye.
All right.
Ms. Mason, your appearance, please.
Oh, Dia Chico Mason, City of Detroit, 43471.
Thank you.
Oh, look at the little baby. Oh, what a cutie pie. Oh.
Hi, Officer Jones. Who are you here for today?
Good morning. I'm sorry for my tardiness. I was in Judge Perkins' courtroom and I'm actually supposed to be in Taylor. I'm here for LaShondra Whitley.
Okay, no problem. She's here. Um, and I have you checked in.
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay. Officer Jones?
Yes, ma'am.
Put that one number one, please.
Okay,
And of course, leave your phone number if you have to leave.
okay.
Ms. Whitley,
Yes,
did the attorney ask you to leave, to come back to the courtroom?
yes,
Okay, he's, all right, thank you. Is that your client, Mr. Soroki?
Yes, it is, Your Honor. I'm sorry,
This is Sandy.
Madam Clerk. Yes, and yes, we're ready to go on her. She has a lot of police officers here in her tickets too, about 5 of them.
Okay, I just put ready behind him.
Oh,
Hey,
Oh.
Mr. Sprokey, did we get any, are there any warrants on her as well? Just to make sure?
yeah, I don't know about if there's any
Yeah.
warrants.
I don't know if we even want to go that way. I don't know. Just
Well, I
as
think
a-
if we clean up what's here now and then we can
forward the rest later.
right.
Gotcha. I got you.
Um yeah, also with Terrell Williams, I'm gonna send you a copy of the ticket. I think those are city charges. So I'll send it to you right now. I'm sorry. Let's see here. Chat. Oh, copy. And
Did I
oh,
say that Terrell Williams was,
yeah, you were saying that those are state, and so I just sent
okay.
you the ticket now in the Zoom. The I believe the parking tickets, that one's state, but the other 3 tickets are city.
I gave you an offer on Terrell Williams.
Okay.
Terrell Lee Williams has an offer.
Right, but since well, the thing about it is he says he's fixed these things, or he had sent pictures to the prosecutor. I have pictures here I could send to you, not the prosecutor, I'm sorry, to the police officer. And there's pictures here I could send to you that you can see, so.
Okay, well, we're not on the record yet. The judge is still
Okay.
moving. So on the, he's
Oh,
got a littering ticket. He's got a littering ticket. Dismiss the littering ticket.
Okay,
1 to 5 on the driving on the shoulder, and dismiss the no insurance.
okay, all right, that's fine. I'll talk to him.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, were you gonna talk to him first or how you
Oh,
want to
yeah.
do it?
You know, actually, Terrell, I was mistaken about that, Your Honor. I was talking about, Lon Warren is the one that has the, motor carrier tickets and has pictures. I mixed the two up. And that's a formal hearing.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna try and bring some of these folks in that just need pretrial dates. Thank you.
There's like 5 officers waiting for LaShondra Whitley, and she's going to plead. So you might want to call her case first, so that'll.
You
clear
know,
up
another
most of-
officer just checked in too for her, right?
Who is that?
Officer Jones, I believe she checked in for her.
I don't see a Jones on here.
Maybe she checked in for somebody else.
Right.
I was half
Right.
listening.
There's-
Yeah, Jones checked in for Whitley too.
Oh,
Okay.
I see it too.
I don't
Okay.
see a Jones's name here.
It should be a littering ticket. She usually does those. Does she have some type of littering or junk ticket?
I didn't-
she-
I wonder if she's here in the with for Green. Yeah, it's Greeno. It's probably Beverly Jones, Judge. You know, because you see
It
Greeno
is.
down at the bottom.
I saw her. It was Beverly Jones. Yeah,
Yeah.
for Greeno. Okay.
Yeah, probably in for Greeno.
Okay. Okay. All right. So you want me to bring them
So
out
she's here
first?
she's here for Jana Greeno?
Correct.
Okay,
Correct.
so
She'd be on the Greeno.
Excuse
okay,
me, the Jones that I checked in said she's here for LaShondra Whitley.
okay.
Yes.
Right, but
Mhm.
she's doing the Greeno ticket. That's what they're saying. She's in here for Greenos. Yeah.
Okay. All right, let
All
me
right.
see. Not full name.
Yeah, I
They're,
think
they're,
Greeno went to a new unit. I think she's in a new unit.
the thing is, on those 3 tickets, there's no offer to plead, so under my understanding, those would be dismissed with the.
Yeah, we'll
Okay.
dismiss. Yeah, dismiss them because
Okay.
those are just
cool.
no insurance, no op. Okay.
All right. I'm bringing them out. Then the officers. And I'll bring her in. All right. Let me bring her in. Ms. Wheatley? All right. Now calling the matter of People versus Lashandra Wheatley. This is ticket 15451493. Count 1, unregistered motor vehicle. Count 2, no operator's license on person. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number U67097723. 1 count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Ticket number SX152305. 3, count 1, drove while license suspended, denied or revoked. Ticket number ticket number 145481102, drove while license not valid. Ticket number 145481101, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number 136135181, operating with a vehicle without a license. Ticket number 135106172, drove while license not valid. Ticket number 135106171, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket SP 28807, count 1, failed to display a valid operator's license. Ticket SP 395852, count 1, failed to display. Count 2. What's going on, Miss Wheatley? Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, untitled, unregistered motor vehicle. Ticket SP 395850, count 1, no valid license. Failed to display a valid license. Count 2, improper plates. Count 3, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Ticket SP 207362, parking lot allowing juvenile to work, park cars on sidewalk. Ticket number SP 1073365, count 1, drove while licensed, suspended, repeat offender. Count 2, drive unregistered, untitled motor vehicle. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. And ticket number SP 1037706, failed to display a valid operator's license not on person. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alex Soroki, P 37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am? Miss Whitley?
LaShondra Whitley.
All right, counsel, how are we proceeding today?
Yes, Your Honor, Miss Whitley wish to accept the offer of prosecution in this matter. The offer is that my client will be pleading to a delayed sentence on the ticket and the U ticket ending in 7723. Also she'll be the next ticket, operate the ticket ending in 7061. That ticket operates license NOP. The officer is not here. We move to dismiss that matter. And the tickets ending in 3651, will be reduced to a failure to display, which my client will plead to. Ticket ending in 3652, that'll be reduced to improper plate, which my client will be pleading to. Ticket ending in 3653, no insurance misdemeanor will be dismissed. Ticket ending in 362, count 1, that ticket will be pled to as a 3-month delayed sentence for parking lot violation. The tickets with Officer Vickers, which end in 8501 through 8503, also 8521 through 8523. Those 6 tickets will be dismissed for no police officer. This officer is no longer with the police force. And tickets, the next ticket ending in 8071, the no operator's license person, that would be dismissed for no police officer. Ticket ending in 0531, license suspended will be dismissed for no police officer. Then ticket no ending in 6171, that's being dismissed by the prosecutor per plea. Ticket ending in 6172, that's being dismissed by the prosecutor per plea. The ticket ending in 5181, that ticket is being dismissed for no police officer without operator's license not in person. The ticket ending in 1101 and 1102 will be dismissed per this plea, per the offer, and tickets ending in 4931, 4932, and 4933 will be dismissed per this offer.
Officer Russer isn't here. Okay. And then Christian. Okay. All right, ma'am, if you want to accept this offer today, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? All right, you got to unmute yourself so I can hear you, okay?
Yes.
Okay, you can put your hand down, ma'am. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? Do you understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, ma'am, I want to take your attention first back to the date of June 13th of 2023. At that time, were you in the area or the location of 12121 Broad Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And did you participate in some type of way with the delinquency of a minor that day?
Are you speaking of my daughter?
It doesn't give me a specific name. It just says allow her child to be on school property that the child wasn't supposed to be in, and then allow child to become involved in a physical altercation.
Yes.
Okay. All right, then moving on to the date of March 8th of 2020, ma'am, were you in the area of Van Dyke and Wisner Streets in the city of Detroit driving a Chrysler vehicle?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time?
Yes.
Was your vehicle also unregistered or untitled at the time?
Yes.
All right, and then finally, on the date of August, nope, this is September 14th of 2014, were you in the area of Marks and Stedner? That's Stender Street Avenue in the city of Detroit, ma'am?
Yes.
And that's it. And were you allowing juveniles to park cars for you?
No.
It says allowing parking lots, allow juvenile to park cars on sidewalk.
Absolutely not. I'm not agreeing to that.
Okay. All right. Well, we can have a trial, at least on that one,
Okay.
because I don't know how to otherwise have her make a factual basis for that one.
Your Honor, this is the city prosecutor 43471, dear Chief
Okay.
Mason. Because of the year, you said 2014,
2014.
due to the stillness of the ticket, we will dismiss. Move to
All
dismiss.
right. All right. So I'll dismiss that ticket without prejudice at this point in time. No objection from House Counsel.
No objection, Your Honor. Thank you, Ms. Mason, Prosecutor Mason.
All right. So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the amended charge of fail to display, the amended charge of improper plates, and the count of contributing to the delinquency of a minor. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you for that. Okay. On the 2 driving tickets. Well, first, let me start with this U ticket. What happened? Ma'am?
What day?
On June 13th. You made a factual basis, but I'm asking what happened.
At the school?
Yes.
If I'm being honest with you, I didn't allow my daughter to walk up to the school. I was asleep at the time. By the time I arrived up there to get her, they had them locked in the school. And from my understanding, we are the only side that got tickets. And my daughter also was jumped on by adults and kids. She was walking up there with one of her friends that stayed like 2 doors down from us. That's the only
Why were
information
they
that I
going
got.
back up to was that the school she attended?
No, she was her sister was at the school, so I guess her friend might have asked her to walk up to the school, and they walked up to the school to get the other sister. And from my understanding, that they ended up fighting some girls that the other sister, I don't know, I guess she got into it with. But from what I was told, my daughter was actually jumped on. She didn't know any of the girls that jumped on her. All she knows is that adults jumped her and kids jumped her. And I got a ticket because I was the parent and they was on school grounds. My other daughter actually came with me, so she got a ticket as well.
I would just have a conversation with my daughter because I would think, and not that you should have got tickets, but I would have told her if your friend told her we going up there for some type of behavior like this, you know what I'm saying?
$1,500 ticket. I definitely yelled for a week straight.
Okay. I mean, because you may not have encouraged it or anything like that, but she may have talked to her friend.
Yeah.
And so now look what happened.
And I know how it goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
These teenagers we talking about. So.
Okay. All right. I appreciate that. Okay.
Oh, no problem.
So that has to be on a 3-month delayed sentence. What that means is you get no new tickets like this, and this case will be dismissed. Okay.
Okay.
So you said you've already been fined for the other ticket. You got more than one ticket?
Not that I know of. That was the only one. I believe in the one that with the minors driving.
Okay, that got dismissed.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a $100 fine on this ticket. Okay.
Okay.
On the contributing to the delinquency. On the other 2 tickets, typically my fines are $200 a piece. Is that something you're able to afford? I can put the fine out a long time from now.
Yeah. Would you be able to do that for me? And would I be able to get on a payment plan?
Absolutely. You can get on a payment plan ASAP and get, because what's going to end up happening, ma'am, just so you know, even though a ton of these cases got dismissed today, you're going to have reinstatement fees, and it's going to be quite a few of them, and those are $45 a piece. So I don't want you to get overwhelmed. I'll give you if I give you 60 days, well, I'll give you 90 days to get in the payment plan, because sometimes you have to bring down a percentage of that money in order to get in the payment plan. And so once you do that, though, you can just pay on it as it goes. Okay.
Okay.
But you have to come back and see me for that $100 ticket that I gave you in 3 months. So that's the only one that absolutely has to be paid in 3 months. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So I'll have you come back on April 10th, 2024 for that ticket. It will be dismissed. Okay. On that date, as long as you have the $100. And on the other 2 tickets, I give you that same amount of time to try to put yourself in a payment plan. Then you'll have a lot of time to be able to pay on those last 2 tickets. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So it's only 3 tickets out of all these tickets that you got today.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. I'm just making sure you know that. That's why I'm giving you fines on everything, because I'm all like, it's 3 out of these millions. Like, no, you all right, seriously. Okay.
Okay.
I know,
but it's back April 10th at the same time.
Yeah, come back at 8:45 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
All right, and I'll try and get you in and out. Okay.
All
right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. Officers, be careful out there. Thank you so much for checking in. All right. Okay. We ready on these other cases?
Yes, Your Honor.
We are ready. I just got a call from Takesha Washington. That's a compliance dismissal case. Can we call that because she's on 8%?
Yep. And she was going to be one of the first people I called anyways. I'm trying to get some of these pre-trials out and stuff. Miss Washington?
Hello?
Hello? All right. Now I'm calling them. I'm good. And you, how you doing?
I'm well.
Good. Now calling the matter of the people versus Takesha Washington. This is ticket U six
Yes.
five six 91623. This is one count operate without sexually oriented business license. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your full name, please?
Takesha Washington.
Judge, I'm pleased to announce that the defendant has provided documentation, which I have forwarded to the prosecutor. My understanding is we have stipulation to dismiss the instant case against the defendant. I stipulate to probable cause for that recommendation. And thank you.
All right. Ms. Washington, you got some noise in the background. You gotta keep that down because it's coming on my record.
Okay, I'm sorry.
All right. All right. With that being said, the court is going to dismiss this matter without prejudice for her compliance. Ma'am, make sure you always keep that license up to date and valid at all times, okay?
Yes,
All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set.
Thank
thank
you. Your Honor.
you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Leon Wright.
Yes.
All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Leon Wright. This is ticket SP 1507934. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, drove while licensed improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your name, please.
Leon Wright.
Your Honor, the matter is here for a show cause. The defendant inadvertently missed the last action date. So for arraignment purposes, please enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. He waives any more formal reading of the information or complaint. Ask for a pretrial date.
All right, at this time, the court is going to set aside any show cause that was out there. Enter a plea of not guilty on behalf of your client. Sir, I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial on the date of March 6th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
All right, you're all set, sir. Attorney Boffman, you needed a moment? Are you
No.
good? Okay. All right, Mr. Wright, you're all set.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Santoya Williamson?
Yes,
Okay. Why can't I see you?
trying to turn my video.
Oh, there we go. Miss Williamson. Okay, that's just a headband. All right, now calling the matter of the people versus Shantoya Williamson. This is ticket SP 1471307. One count drove while unlicensed. She also has ticket SP 1471287. This is one count expired plates and may not have made the docket today. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Harry Boffman for the defendant. Ma'am, state your name, please.
Shantoy Williamson.
Ms. Williamson is asking that the court accept a not guilty plea from her today. There's matters are set for show cause. She didn't mean to miss the last court date. She's here because it's important. Would you give her a pretrial date, Your Honor? She is more than likely going to return with some valid documents. We hadn't a chance to speak and she's been advised of her rights.
All right. At this time, the court is going to set aside any pretrial dates. Any show causes that may be out there on her behalf. Enter pleas of not guilty. Ma'am, I'll see you back for a pretrial date on the date of March 6th. March 6th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay.
Some causes scheduled for January 22nd.
Hold on, you have some show causes scheduled for January 22nd before me?
I didn't see
Cause
the.
I went down to 36 districts to get this court date.
Let me see. Is your date of birth 8/26/1996?
Yes.
Okay, so you have some show causes with me coming up on January 22nd. Do you want to just move these to that date or do you need more time to get everything and be in compliance?
Honor,
Just more
please
time
give
to
her as
have
much time
everything.
as possible. I'm sorry to interrupt, Ms. Williamson. You need as much time as possible, Judge. Would you set those matters that are currently for the 22nd? Accept the not guilty plea from the defendant here today for those. She'll waive any more formal reading of the information complaint or warrant and accept the pretrial date that's being assigned today for those cases, please.
So at this time, the court is going to set aside the show causes for ticket SP 152393111, SP 152393112. For both of those counts, I'm going to enter a plea of not guilty on her behalf, and I'll set those for a pretrial on the date of March 6th as well, Ms. Williamson. I see that you are working hard. You have some cases that are already on a payment plan. Keep taking care of those, okay?
Yes.
I'll take that into consideration when I comes to fines if you are unable to take care of these, okay?
Okay.
All right, work hard. I know once you got in the hole, it was hard, but keep working at it, okay, Ms. Williamson?
Yes.
Okay?
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, you're all set, ma'am. I'll see you back March 6th, 8:30 a.m. via Zoom, okay?
Okay.
All right. Bye-bye. Thank you. All right. Did I get all the people out? And I wanted to. All right. Mr. Wright, is there a reason why you're still on? Leon Wright? All right. Cameron Williamson? Press *6 on your phone for me, sir. Mr. Williamson? All right, I'm gonna let everybody else in so I can see what I got going on. All right, please keep yourself on mute until I call your matter. Kevin Wishart?
Yes.
Mr. Wishart? Okay.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Kevin Lance Richard. This is ticket SP 1518143. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, registration and/or plate violation. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Stroke appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir? I think this was Mr. Boffman's case.
I think so too, but he's not on. Can you just handle it? It's going to be a pretrial
Yes.
date.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Wishart, can you state your name for the record, please?
Kevin Lance Wishart Sr.
All right. All right. And counsel, it's my understanding that he would like to have a pretrial in this matter. Is that correct?
Yes, sure.
Correct.
All right. I'm going to set this matter for a pretrial on the date of March 6th, 2024. That's March 6th, 2024. That's going to be at 8:30 a.m., sir. It is via Zoom. I'll set your bond at $0 personal, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Very welcome. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, March 6th.
Yes, mark it down for me, sir. I'm going to take you off, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right. All right. Let me do, I think Jacob Young has an officer here, so let me bring out the officer and do his matter.
Your Honor, could you recall that in a moment? I just spoke to Corporation Counsel about that, and we need a short delay, please.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
Thank
sure
you.
will. No problem. We ready on Del Rico Winans?
Your Honor, I just found his offer. I need to speak to him on his offer for a second. If
I
we
spoke
can.
to him.
Oh, you spoke to him? Okay, very good then. You can call him.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Del Rico Dwayne Winans. This is ticket SP 1281349, one count discharge firearm. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes.
Morning,
Al
Harry
is-
Baughman, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your full name, please?
Yes, my name is Delrico Winans.
Judge, the defendant is aware of his right to a trial as well as those rights that are attendant trial. He knows he's waiving today. He's going to plead guilty. There's a recommendation here for a 90-day delayed sentence. I've explained to him what that means, and he's ready to give a factual basis here and now.
All right, if that's the case, sir, please raise your right hand. Are those your work glasses on your head?
Yes, ma'am, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I was gonna let them stay there because they were work glasses. I didn't want you to forget them. Do you swear or
Okay.
affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, sir, I want to take your attention back to the date of December 11th of 2021. Were you in the area of McKinney and Meuse Street, Meuse Street in the city of Detroit?
Yes, ma'am.
While you were in that area, did you discharge a firearm, sir?
Yes.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied with the factual basis. Thank you, Your Honor.
Court is satisfied as well and will enter a plea to one count discharge of a firearm. Sir, we can't do this.
Ma'am, can I say something?
You
Your Honor?
can now that it happened. You can tell me.
Now, my mother, she passed away July 4th of that year, and her birthday is December 11th. And I would just let one off just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, my mom not here. This her first year not being here. And I just let one off. It wasn't like I was just, you know, randomly just shooting it anywhere. I just fired one shot. This was just saying, like, happy birthday, Ma, I love you type stuff, which I shouldn't have done, but I was just, you know,
I
just
get
being
it.
honest.
And most of these times when these tickets come to me, it's not with any malicious intent. So Mr. Winans, I know it wasn't with malicious intent. Typically when it ends up in the misdemeanor court, it was because you did just what you said you did, right? It's because people let off a couple of rounds into the air, not trying to bother anybody or trying to disrupt something that's happening, not wanting anybody to get hurt, but just doing it. But we cannot do that, Mr. Winans, even if we're trying to do it because we just, and I can't imagine the pain, right? Losing a parent, losing a loved one is a lot to deal with, but we can't deal with it in that manner, okay? We can go to the firing range and deal with it in that manner, but we can't do that out in the area where potentially, and the reason why they get this ticket is because the potential for what can happen, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. What can happen? Okay. All right. So here's what the court is going to do. I'm going to make you take a gun class. I'm going to need you to take down a phone number, and I am going to fine you $300. I'll make it $250.
I appreciate that.
$250. Yeah, $250, and you're going to have to take this gun course. And then see me, you're going to come back in 3 months. That's 90 days. And as long as you paid the fine and you take the course, I'll dismiss this. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So here's the number. Let me know when you're ready.
Okay.
Yeah. And if you need to put it in your phone, that's okay too. The screen can go black for a moment so you can put it in your phone. I just want you to have it in your notes. Okay.
Okay. I can, yeah, I'm about to do that now.
Okay, cool.
Okay, I'm ready.
313.
Okay.
864.
Okay.
8205.
Okay. And now what's this number for?
So you're gonna call them. It's our choices, EV choices. Tell them that you need to take a gun class. Okay, it's about making the
Oh, I
right
take it.
choice.
Okay, so I take it through them.
Yep, take it through them. Yep, and then
So will I be able to obtain my CPL through them too?
I don't know about all that now, Mr.
Oh, I
Let's
didn't
get
know.
let's get through this first. You can ask them though. I don't think you can because you actually have to go to like an actual gun range to go through that process and apply through the county to get all of that. This is just a class to teach you about gun safety and the importance of it. So
Oh, okay.
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 Okay. All
So
right.
do
All
you
right.
know how long is the class? So I will have to take the actual day off.
Usually it is a day, but if it was my understanding and how they used to do it, it's on a weekend. So it's usually a weekend day, but they may have changed it, but it's usually one day, but it's a weekend typically. Okay. But they'll
Okay.
give you all the information and give you plenty of time. If 3 months isn't enough, but you've paid my fine, I'll give you some more time to be able to take the class, but I'm not going to take you off and dismiss it until you take the class. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's more than enough time.
Okay. All right. So
So
I'm going to have you come back. Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I just had a quick question. So once I complete my class, because I can do it within 30 days. I don't need 90 days. I can do it within 30 days. And
The sentence agreement is 90 days. So they want
oh,
you to
okay,
have
that's
90
fine.
days. So it can't be
Okay,
shorter, okay? It's gonna be the
okay, that's
90
fine.
days. I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna finish everything, but they wanted 90 days for a reason. We just want to ensure that this was that one-time behavior, and this is kind of part of that little punishment thing, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'll see you back on April 10th, 2024, unless you have any more questions at
No, ma'am.
8:45 a.m. for a review, okay?
Okay.
All right, Mr. Winan, go ahead and go free. I'll see you later.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right. All right. And then Miss White, is it pronounce your first name for me, ma'am?
It's Brianna.
It is Brianna. Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Brianna Chantel White. This is ticket SP 1267857. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Ticket SP 848115. 1 count, drove while license suspended or not valid. And ticket SP 1390445. Count 1, drove while license not valid or improper. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, please?
Brianna White.
Okay, Your Honor, as to Miss White, can you read the offer, Your Honor? Because I seem to have misplaced my paper.
It says 1 count to fail to display the reduced charge, and another count was to be dismissed, and the final remaining count is amended to fail to display. Is that what y'all talked about, Ms. White?
I think what the judge, I think what the prosecutor agreed to, Miss White, you have a valid license, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, the prosecutor agreed to plead to 1 improper plate as to the first ticket, and the other 2 tickets would be dismissed.
Okay,
She
so
changed her
1
offer after we verified that Miss White has a valid driver's license. The prosecutor changed it.
1 improper plate, the rest of the counts to be dismissed?
Yes.
All right, if that's the case, ma'am, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to the attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of September 15th of 2022. Were you driving a Ford vehicle in the area of Gratiot and French Road in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was your license not valid at that time?
Yes, they wasn't.
All right. I have to be specific now because you had your license. All right. All right. Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Yes, Your Honor.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced or amended charge of fail to display. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. I'm not going to assess a fine today. That's because Ms. White paid a $70 ticket and $162 ticket, and both of those tickets she got points on. So, Ms. White, you got to remember, if you come in and take care of all of your tickets at one time before you pay it, then we can try and work something out with everything. But when you take care of that payment, it's like admitting guilt, and I can't do anything about it. Okay.
Okay, I wasn't aware. I was just trying to get my license back, and I was just trying to pay all the tickets that I had to fine for online.
I know exactly what you were trying to do, and you're not gonna get any more tickets, but I'm just letting you know, because that's usually what happens. People are like, I'm just trying to take care of my business and be honest and stuff like that. But you can come in and ask for a court date, and we can handle everything. That way we can try and see if we can get you a few less points so you don't have so many on your record. Okay, next time. Okay, or not no next time, because don't come back and see me. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so that concludes this hearing. If you have any reinstatement fees, I cannot waive those, so you have to pay them. But if you have your license back, you may be okay. Just check online in a few days to make sure you don't have anything you owe to the court, okay?
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
All right, bye-bye. Raven Weaver?
We're ready.
Okay.
Yes.
Now calling the matter of the people versus Raven Maria Weaver. This is ticket SP 1431000. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, failed to stop for a stop sign. Count 3, defective brake lights. Ticket number SP 1368880. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, 6 to 10 miles over posted speed. Count 3, expired plates. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Ma'am, would you state your name for the record?
Raven Weaver.
Your Honor, there are 2 additional civil infractions. They are related to the warrant cases, and therefore I believe are and have only been in default for the last 12 months or less. I believe that the defendant would be entitled to have those heard. I'm going to set aside the defaults in those cases. I have informed Corporation Counsel of their existence and have asked and received permission for them to be included as part of a global solution here. May I read those 2 case numbers and charges onto the record, please?
I have them. They're being printed out for me right now.
I
have ticket number.
My client that
all right.
The court would
ticket
have
number
this.
Okay.
Oh, Alan's stroking.
Uh-oh. Hold on a minute. Okay. All right. I have ticket number SP 1526804. 1, failed to signal on a turn or leaving curb. I also have ticket SP 1526843, defective brake lights. Are those the 2 tickets, Attorney Baughman?
Those are, Your Honor.
All right.
Thank you.
And how, of course, how are we moving forward today, counsel?
So my client will plead guilty or responsible here and now to 2 counts of limited access speed 1 to 5 over, and the balance of the cases will be dismissed here. So I guess those would be on the moving violations.
Okay, I got you.
And the balance of the cases will be dismissed. I stipulate the probable cause for that recommendation. I thank the prosecutor and you and your staff, Your Honor.
Okay, is the fail to stop for a stop sign, or you want the fail to signal, the other moving violation? I'll do the speeding one and then the fail to signal or the stop sign. Which one?
The stop sign, please and thank you.
All right. Do you stipulate to the four corners of both of those tickets in order to establish a factual basis for these cases?
I do, for the purpose of the plea today, so stipulate, thank you.
All right. Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts to be dismissed?
Absolutely, so stipulated, thank you.
So at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of limited access 1 to 5 over speed on 2 counts. The remaining counts called on this record today will be dismissed. Ma'am, those fines are $125 a piece. They're civil infractions, so you have to pay them. That is $250. Typically, you have 14 days to pay civil infractions. Is that going to be enough time, or you need more time, ma'am?
More time,
Okay.
please.
30 or 60 days?
30.
Okay. If 30 is fine, I'll make it February 12th. Does that work, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay. All right. I have them do no later than February the 12th. If there's nothing further, you are all set, Ms. Weaver, okay? All right. Have a great day. Miss Worthy, Valera, messing that up. Miss Worthy?
Yes.
Okay, can you turn your camera on for me, please? Okay, there you go. And pronounce your first name for me, please.
Zavalera.
Zavalera. Okay. Now calling the matters of the people versus Zavalera, Jamie Worthy. This is ticket SP 1374870. Count 1, improper plates. Count 2, tinted windows. Count 3, no insurance misdemeanor. Also calling ticket number SP 1315611. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, tinted windows. Do you know about the rest of her tickets that are in warrant status?
Yes, Your Honor, I believe I only picked up one, SP 1374870.
Okay.
Are there more?
Let me find. Well, she may have, these are civil infractions. So I have the SP 10660867, allowing an unlicensed driver to drive.
Okay, we're gonna waive any more formal reading of the information complaint on all of these charges, Your Honor. The defendant is aware that we're here for an arraignment. We're pleading not guilty, asking for a pretrial date. She's been advised and she's gonna try to come back with as much documentation as she can to her pretrial date.
That might be closed.
Oh, it's closed. Okay. Okay, that ticket is closed that I called on the record. I apologize.
Count
Let me
2
put
is
closed.
open. It's a civil infraction. Improper equipment.
On ticket 1066086.
No, SP 151561112.
Oh, I called it anyways. I
Yeah.
got you, Attorney Bossman.
You did.
It was on my ticket, so I called it. All right. So the court is gonna set aside any show causes that may be out there or warrants that are out there. Enter pleas of not guilty on behalf of your client. Ma'am, your next date is going to be March 6th. March 6th at 8:30 a.m. I'll set your bond at $0 personal. 8:30 a.m. Okay, ma'am, March 6th.
Okay.
All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right. Have a nice day.
You too, thank you.
Judge, could you dismiss Officer Scott on the Winans case?
Yes, you can go ahead, Officer Scott. I tried to get you out the room and I couldn't, so sorry.
Thank you.
And
You're
Judge, on
welcome. Have a good
the Warren case, I'm going to dismiss that for compliance.
Okay. All right, I can call that then. I wasn't sure, so I waited. I saw Officer Haywood, so let me bring him out. Or maybe not. Okay. Oh, here he is. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Lon Warren. This is ticket SP 1504936, count one, violation of the act or rules Motor Carrier Safety Act. Count two, same charge. Count three, CMV defective equipment. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes, Alan Soroki, P 37441, appear on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Lon Warren.
Corporal
right.
Hayward. Corporal Hayward, Detroit Police, badge 1004.
Thank you, Corporal. All right, today is the date and time set for a bench trial in this matter. How are we proceeding today?
Your Honor, defendant, prosecution wishes to dismiss these matters based on valid documentation or valid compliance.
All right. Being that being the case, the court is going to grant that request. I'm going to for hearing today. Going to dismiss these matters without prejudice for compliance. Now, Mr. Warren, last time you came to court, because I make notes to myself, because I like to remind myself of what takes place and what happens. You could not wait for the hearing, so you need to reschedule. Don't do that when you have a hearing. You should know for the future. Let me finish talking, then I'll let you talk. I promise. Okay. You got to wait for the hearing. I give my dates out are like 2 months. So that gives you plenty of time for you to reschedule your whole entire life so that you can make sure that you can do whatever you need to do. I could see if it was like the next week. That's kind of rude, so you can't reschedule. When I do that, you got to make sure that you're able to do it. Okay, what were you going to say, Mr. Warren?
Well, the thing was, I wasn't aware that I thought I could sit in my truck and do what I had to do and take care of this at the same time. And that was not the case. So once I became aware of that, that's when I just decided I needed to take the whole day off.
Okay. All right. Just know that for the record. I did see that you did it today. So you also have a pending seatbelt case. I don't know where that's from, but you need to take care of it, okay?
Well, that's supposed to be heard today too.
I thought that was part of the dismissal.
I have it. It's hidden. It's not.
Okay.
All right. I got it. So that's ticket number SX 42881681. And I'm going to just.
Yana, that's not my ticket.
That's not your ticket.
No.
I'm not sure if the officer on that ticket today. Yeah. For the record, Your Honor, Dia Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. We would be stipulating to dismiss that ticket.
All right. So stipulation for dismissal of that ticket without prejudice. All right. Thank you so much. All right. If there's nothing further, you are all set. Thank you.
Will I get anything in the mail in regards to what happened today?
Typically not, but you can go online in a couple of days and be able to print it out offline. Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome. All right. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too now. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Have a good day, Your Honor.
All right. You too, Corporal. Happy New Year to you, sir.
Same to you, ma'am.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay. Let's try Dane Welch Jr. Welch Jr.?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, turn your camera on for me, okay?
All right.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Dane Welch Jr. This is ticket SP 1510323. Count one, expired plates. Count two, no proof of insurance. Count three, is no insurance misdemeanor. I apologize. Count three is tinted windows. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Harry Baughman on behalf of the defendant. Sir, would you state your full name?
My full name?
Yes, please.
Dane Phelan Leonard Welch Jr.
Thank you, sir. The defendant is aware of his right to a trial in these matters. He's going to waive that right to any further hearings. He wants to resolve this now by pleading guilty to the improper equipment count. The other counts will be dismissed here according to the recommendation, and I stipulate the probable cause for that. Thank you.
All right, that's the case, sir. Please raise your right hand for me. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
I swear.
All right, you can put your hand down, sir. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Balkman about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty, sir?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, that you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in this matter? You understand that?
I understand.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of October 12th of 2023, where you're driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Finkel and Aldermore Street in the city of Detroit.
Yes, I was.
And while you were driving that vehicle, did you not have any car insurance on it at the time?
At the time, I did not have any insurance.
All right, satisfied, counsel?
Satisfied. Thank you.
All right, the court is satisfied as well. The remaining two counts are civil infractions, so I'll dismiss those. And I'll enter a plea to the reduced charge of improper plates. Sir, my fine is $200. Is that something you're able to afford?
Not at this moment in time. I'm currently unemployed.
Okay.
Your Honor, could we ask respectfully for a community service sentence here?
I can't give him community service. Yep. 20 hours of community service in exchange for the cost and fines. Sir, I need you to
Yes.
take down a phone number to call so that you can be able to get community service. You ready to take it down?
1 second. I just need a pen.
Okay. Okay.
I'm ready.
313
313
965
965
8130.
8130.
I think that's it. All right. Call them, tell them you need to do 20 hours of community service. I'll give you 90 days, okay?
Okay.
So you'll come back on April 10th, 2024 for a review at 8:45 a.m., okay?
Okay. Quick question.
Yes.
So about my tinted windows, how do I go forward with that?
Dismissed here
Well,
today.
Mhm.
You mean as far as how do you deal with the tinted windows, whether they're legal or not?
Yeah, because I still, have to get around to certain
Why
job
don't you,
opportunities.
why don't you go to your local precinct and see if they can use a meter on that and tell you absolutely whether or not they're within legal limits. And if they're not, then you're going to have to remove the tint. And if they are, maybe you can get some sort of affirmation of that from the precinct.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right, sir. If there's nothing further, you're all set, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
Good luck.
You too.
Maria Weathington?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now calling the matter of the people versus Maria Lanisa Weathington?
Lanicia.
Lanicia, I like it. When I see a unique name, I say it. I'm sorry.
No problem.
All right. Ticket number 406325. Count 1, drove while license suspended. Count 2, unregistered motor vehicle. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, please?
Maria Weathington.
Yes, Your Honor. Defendant, the offer, I only saw one ticket, the failed for a driver's license suspended, and the offers failed to display on that ticket ending in 3251. However, the other ticket I would assume is being dismissed per this plea also. Is that correct?
Today was a bench trial. Did the officers check in? The officers checked in?
No, actually, today says arraignment on the docket sheet.
Does it?
Weathington.
Unless this is the right ticket I have. She's under 9 a.m. Why does it
Yes.
say arraignment?
Oh,
Can you check in the system? Because on the back of my ticket it says bench trial. Why does it say arraignment? It does say arraignment.
And to add further, Your Honor, this is the city prosecutor. When I write I check the schedule from the docket from the court,
Yeah,
and it didn't say trial.
it did not. So now I'm
Correct.
distraught.
that's an error because she was in here for arraignment in October.
And I gave her a bench trial today.
So that's probably what
Oh, no. Okay. Are you want to take the plea today, ma'am?
Is that what me and the attorney discussed?
Yes.
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 All right. If that's the case, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can put your hand down. Did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a plea today?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own free will?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or a jury trial in this matter? You understand?
Yes, I understand.
Understanding all of this, did you still want to move forward today?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of April 28th of 2018. Were you driving a Saturn vehicle in the area of West Warren and Artesian Streets in the city of Detroit?
Probably so. I really don't remember back that far, to be honest.
I understand. But while you were driving that vehicle, was your license suspended at the time though? Do you remember that at least?
It probably was, most likely, yeah.
Okay. All right, she's having some memory issues. Will you stipulate to the four corners of the ticket for, will you allow me to read off the ticket for a factual basis off Attorney Soroki?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Just for the ticket, it is 2018. So at this time, the court's going to read off the ticket that back on the date of April 28th, 2018, in the area of West Warren and Artesian in the city of Detroit. Ms. Weathington was driving a Saturn and her license was suspended at the time. I just want to make sure it's solidified, Ms. Weathington. All right, satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining counts will be dismissed.
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, so at this time, the court's going to enter a plea to the reduced charge of failed to display. The remaining count will be dismissed. Ma'am, I messed up on this. On back of the ticket, it says bench trial. I don't know why that got misconstrued in the system. I'm gonna waive your costs and fines, but you are responsible for any reinstatement fees that need to be paid, okay?
Okay.
All right. There's nothing further. You're all set, okay?
Okay, thank you.
She's like, okay, I don't know what, but I saw in the back that it was supposed to go in some way different and it didn't. So you admitting guilt. I appreciate that. So that's your, okay?
Okay, I only got one question. Do I get something in the mail about?
You don't, unfortunately. So what you can do is go online though and make sure you don't owe any reinstatement fees and kind of see what's going on. And then you can always, you can come down here, we'll give you a printout, but you can print it out yourself as well online, okay?
Oh, okay, okay. So I just have to go to the other places and pay that ticket
That's
off.
right.
Okay,
That's
okay.
right. That's
I got
right.
you.
That's right. So go take care of it. I know it's a long process, but just keep plugging away, okay?
I'm trying.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I can tell. Don't lose hope. Just keep doing it. You didn't get in it overnight, so it's not gonna happen overnight, but just keep plugging away and you're gonna get everything back in order, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, if there's nothing further, you're all set, man.
Okay. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye. Have a great day. Did somebody talk to Miss Sharice Weeks? She's still in the breakout room. I know I still have two people
No,
out here, but I just want to make sure.
I don't think I got to her. She might be like 23 or something. She might.
Yeah.
I could go talk to her now, Your Honor. Let's
Please.
see.
I was about to say, unless you go talk to her to make
I
sure she
forgot
hasn't lost.
she was there, because she must
Okay.
came in late.
Okay. And do you
Okay,
have
it's
Mr.
21.
Who has Mr. Young? Is that you, Attorney Boffman? You needed to talk to Mr. Young real quick.
We're ready, Your Honor.
Okay. All right. Let me bring him out. You okay? You need something? Are you good? I thought you had looked over me like you needed something. You good? Okay.
Your Honor, could you bring out the officer on that one as well?
I'm trying right now.
I was trying to remember if I had given you that file.
You gave me all the files. I have all the rest of the people. Thank you. Broadcast a message to all the rooms asking him to come back because he's not listening to my command to come back to the room. I'm all like,
I got him out, Judge.
fantastic. Thank you. Mr. Young, you can unmute yourself, okay?
Okay.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Jacob Travis Scott Young. This is ticket SP 1487808. One count solicitation and or receiving and admitting. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
May it please the court, Harry Boffman, P 55052, on behalf of the defendant. Sir, state your full name, please.
Jacob Travis Scott Young.
All right.
Also, an officer here, would you state your name and badge number?
Yes, Officer Brandon Ely, badge number 639, 12th Precinct, Detroit Police Department.
All right. All right, today's the date and time set for a bench trial. Are we scheduled to proceed? What are we doing today?
For the record, Your Honor, D. Chiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. I'm sorry, Attorney Boffin, you can.
That's okay. Your Honor, after discussing the matter today and on information relief derived from my discussions, I am making a motion here to dismiss the instant case without prejudice. My client understands that is with the understanding that that this charge can be brought back against him. The reason for my motion is that although there is a complaining witness in Officer Young, I believe there is a race gesti witness, a third party witness who has not appeared, nor have they been subpoenaed, and I believe their testimony would be crucial to the prosecution's case. I just believe that. So I'm making a motion that without that witness, that without the provision of some other information, namely some videotape discovery that hasn't been provided, that the defendant is entitled to dismissal here without prejudice. Again, as I had, my client knows what that means. I'm so moved. Thank you.
For the record, Your Honor, we would be requesting an adjournment so that we could provide the discovery over so that an informed decision could be made regarding this matter.
Was the other officer subpoenaed?
Not another officer, Your Honor. It's a third-party race just eyewitness who is unaffiliated with either the defendant or the department.
I have to ask some more questions. I'm sorry, because I need to know. Do we have a name for this res just eyewitness, or is it just someone that the people would be searching for? Do you know, Attorney Mason?
No, Your Honor, at this point, I'm going to be candid with you. The rest just eyewitness would probably be the alleged prostitute in this
Okay.
matter.
Okay.
Yeah. But we also have officers who did the surveillance, who would be crucial in their testimony. So we would be presenting a circumstantial case, which is what we
Okay.
can also proceed with.
Okay. With that being said, I am going to grant your motion today, Attorney Boffman. Although I do want to give an adjournment, I'm concerned if we don't know if we're going to be able to get, and I mean, the prosecutor is going to be able to get the witness that is seeking.
Your Honor, may I support my request by just one final statement that, my client is not recalcitrant here, and quite frankly, if more charges are brought, that we would be happy to cooperate and bring ourselves in for proper arraignment on those charges, that in this way, the people are left free and clear without time constraints to do their continued investigation, and the court is unfettered by having a next action date on its schedule. These things can still proceed forward if the people develop the evidence and the witnesses that they need. We're not going to go away or run from anyone.
All right. Yeah. As you see, I'm pausing because I'm like, I could give an adjournment, but I don't know how much time I would give and if they will be able to really locate this witness and bring them in on this matter. All right. I'm going to continue forward. I'm going to dismiss this matter without prejudice. That means, as they've stated, Mr. Young, that you can be recharged for this. They're going to probably try and figure out if they can locate this person so that they can bring them in, and they're going to preserve any footage at this point in time. They may be able to be presented. That way, the next time when they present it, they'll be able to move forward in this particular matter. Okay?
Okay.
All right. If there's nothing further, that concludes this hearing. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. Thank you, officer. You be careful out there. I see you a lot now.
Yeah, I happen to be in court a lot more nowadays.
I know. I'm all like, this is a whole lot of times to be able to see you. Okay, if you find that person, just refile it.
Yeah. I'll do my best.
Okay, I didn't want to say anything. Okay, I waited till he left.
Yep. I'll do my best if I can find her.
Thank you. I know. You be safe out there, okay?
You too. Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. No problem. All right. Cameron Williamson. I tried to get him on mute earlier. Cameron Williamson. There we go.
Hello.
Hello. Okay. Fantastic. Now calling the matter of the people versus Cameron Cody Williamson. This is ticket SP 1496086. Count 1, tinted windows. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Yes. Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, sir?
Cameron Williamson.
Your Honor, Mr. Williamson only has, is your middle name Cody also?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Williamson is on a docket with one ticket, no insurance misdemeanor, that he has an offer of improper plates. The second ticket you mentioned, what is the offer on that ticket? Or status?
It may be a default. Usually they will dismiss it though if he pleads guilty to the other ticket. It just was in default. So
Okay, if we'd ask that matter be brought out default, if the prosecutor would agree and dismiss.
No objection.
thank you.
For the record, City of Detroit, E.M. Mason, 43471.
I appreciate that, Attorney Mason. All right, you hear that, sir? You had a ticket that went into default. That means you missed a court hearing with me, and this is a bench trial. I mean, it is arraignment on a bench warrant. So the city is willing, though, however, to set aside that the ticket that went into default because you did not come to the first date and dismiss it in exchange for pleading guilty to the count that you and your attorney discussed. You understand that, sir?
Yes, I understand that.
All right. If so, if you want to take advantage of that, please raise your right hand for me.
Okay.
Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
All right. And you need to move away from who's ever talking to you if you can, okay? Or who's talking in the background?
Oh, yeah, I'm not sure who.
Okay.
I'm not
So I
sure
can
who.
hear it. It's coming through, okay?
Okay.
All right. Oh, I got you. Never mind. I found out who it was. Never mind. All right. Sir, did you have a chance to talk to an attorney about your case and about your rights?
Yes, I did.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything outside of what we stated on the record today in exchange for your plea?
No.
Are you pleading guilty of your own choice, sir?
Yes.
Are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
No.
No, you're not guilty?
You said, am I guilty because I argued with you? Can you repeat that one more time, please?
I can. I said, are you pleading guilty because you are guilty?
Yes.
And do you understand that by taking this guilty plea today, you're going to give up the rights that you had to have a bench or jury trial in these matters? You understand that?
Yes.
Understanding all of that, did you still want to move forward today, sir?
Yes.
All right, I want to take your attention back to the date of September 4th of 2023. Were you driving a Chevy vehicle in the area of Kent, Ford, and Grand River in the city of Detroit?
Yes.
And while you're driving that vehicle, was there no insurance on it at that time you got stopped?
Yes, there was no insurance at the time.
Satisfied, counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulation for probable cause on the remaining count to be dismissed?
So stipulated.
So at this time, the court is going to enter a plea to the amended charge or reduced charge of improper plates. The remaining count 1 will be taken out of default and dismissed. Sir, my fine is $200. $200. How long would that take you to pay? 30 or 60 days?
30 days.
Okay, so I'll have it due no later than, this looks like February 12th of 2024,
Yes.
okay?
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
now
sounds
the
good.
ticket. Okay, you don't have that many tickets, so keep that good work up, okay? Keep doing what you're
I
supposed to do,
will. I
sir.
definitely will.
Okay,
Will
all
do.
right. All right, if there's
All right,
nothing
thank
further,
you.
you're all set, okay? You're welcome.
Okay, you too.
All right, all
All right.
right. Bye-bye, sir.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Sharice Weeks. What you done type to us? PTSD? Everybody get that message from the court reporter? The court clerk,
Yes,
not
ma'am.
you. Not you. It's the court clerk, not you, Miss Sandy. You see that? She done said this. Hey, words, TSPD. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
Sorry. It was just so funny. You see your chat to everybody. Miss Weeks, you can unmute yourself and turn on your camera for me, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Sharice Marie Weeks. This is ticket SP 1499761, count one, no insurance misdemeanor. Count two, drive through private property or alley to avoid signal. Appearances for the record, starting with counsel, please.
Alan Sroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. What's your name for the record, ma'am?
Shari Sweet.
Your Honor, Ms. Weeks wishes to have these two matters set for a bench trial.
If that's the case, Ms. Weeks, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth for the whole truth and nothing but the truth, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, you can put your hand down. You okay, Ms. Weeks? I know you've been waiting for a long time. I apologize. You all right, though?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Did you have a chance to talk to Attorney Soroki about your case and about your rights, ma'am?
Yeah.
And you know you have the right to have a bench or a jury trial. That's and you opting to have a trial before me as the trier and finder of facts. The officers will have to appear, okay? And you can bring in any witnesses that you would like to bring in as well. You understand that, ma'am?
I got a question.
Yes, ma'am.
I do have a video. Can I also bring that proof as well?
You can. You can always bring a video so that they can see it, okay?
Okay.
Okay. And that way she could be able to, the attorney for the courtroom could be able to discuss it with the officers and you can present that video, okay?
Okay.
All right. Because I don't know any other way to get it. Attorney Mason, that's okay. She'll present it on the day of the bench trial, so you'll be able to see the video she has.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm gonna be able to see it if she's virtual. I don't have an idea, but
do you need me to do it in person?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do it in person then, Attorney Mason. That way she can physically show you the video she has, okay?
Yes.
okay, that sounds good.
All right. All right. Do I need to assign her counsel first then, or just? The ticket is no insurance and drove through an alley. So
To get to my.
I don't think it's necessary.
I don't think so. Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
I don't think it is either.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to set this for an in-person bench trial, though, on the date of, let me see what March 25th. You know, that's the day she gave me. I just want to check real quick. See what it's looking like. I'm looking at March 25th, ma'am, just so you know, since it'll be in person. But let me just check and see what things are looking like that day. That way.
Judge, are you gonna need me for continuity purposes, or I'm gonna be out of town?
Oh yeah, because you're gonna be out of town. What days?
I'm gonna be out of town the 20th through the 29th. So
yep. So I surely won't be scheduling it then.
I mean, if it's not an issue, I mean, you know, I'll get my colleague, but I'm just.
No, well, your colleague will be willing to come down here and see the video too, right?
Yes, so.
All right, let me push it out a little bit.
Okay.
Miss, just so you understand what's going on, Miss Weeks, she won't be in town that day, and so I don't want it to end up where she's not able to see it. I'm going to put it on the 18th. Does that work for you, Miss Weeks? The 18th of March, or no?
Yes.
Okay. All right. That way she'll be here. I don't want to have a conversation about you showing someone the video and then they're not here to hear it. Okay.
Right. Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So I'll do it March 18th. It's going to come in person at 10 a.m. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Because usually I have pretty busy dockets, but that way you won't have to wait as long if I'm doing other stuff in the morning. Okay.
Okay. And what's the court date?
It's going to be March 18th.
March. I mean the time. I'm sorry. The time.
10 a.m. Okay, no problem. 10 a.m. Come at 10 a.m. Okay.
Okay. I'm putting it on my calendar now. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. All right. If there's nothing further, her bond will continue at $0. All right. You're all set, Miss Weeks.
Thank you. You have a blessed day.
You too. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
All right. I do have one file left. Did anyone talk to Terrell Williams? Was he on and now he left?
I did. I talked to Terrell Williams. He was requesting a trial.
All right. Now calling the matter of the people versus Terrell Williams Jr. This is ticket SP 1502143. Count 1, no insurance misdemeanor. Count 2, pass on right. Count 3, littering rubbish, trash, or abandoned vehicle. May I have appearances for the record, starting with council, please?
Yes, Alan Soroki, P37441, appearing on behalf of the defendant. He was in the breakout room. I think he was on the screen here today too, after the breakout room, but I don't know where he went. And when I spoke to Mr. Terrell Williams, he told me he was requesting a bench trial.
The court is going to schedule this matter for a bench trial on the date of March 25th, 2024 at 9:30 a.m. They do send out notices, so as long as his address is correct in the system, we'll send it out. I'll set his bond at $0 and I'll set a trial date for that date, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. And that indeed concludes my morning docket.
Okay, everybody have a great day.
All right, everybody have